Welcome back to the Goddess Frequency. It's your girl, Nay Vibe Goddess. Here we learn elevation in all forms, spiritually, financially, physically, and emotionally. Okay, so now let's tap into the abundant mindset. Today we are talking about letting things go. Refresh, restart. This first podcast, y'all, I hope that is very, very helpful. I hope that you find some clarity within this. I hope that it comes across you when you're praying for certain things, because Spirit has been hitting y'all in a great way. Spirit has been rising. Spirit has been working, removing, bringing in, blessing, okay? And I am so thankful for every experience in my life, either good or bad, because it's all working towards my character. It's all working towards the things that are supposed to happen and all the experiences that I'm supposed to learn from. So you can never let go enough. I feel like in the beginning of the year, I probably did a video that I never posted, or maybe I did, but it was talking about, letting go of the things that's just not serving you in life. If you lost friendships, if you lost your home, if you've lost jobs, if you have lost relationships, if you have lost dear people, dear things, or dear items, that might have been close to you, you saw yourself never being able to live without these specific things. But you can, though. You know what I'm saying? The things that God removes is just only a space open so that He can replace you with better. Okay, let me break it down. If anything doesn't stay in your life, it's not meant to be there. Things are here for seasons, for reasons, for lessons, blessings, and it's okay. It's okay to let go. That's a part of growth. Nothing in the world stays the same. You are not the same person that you were when you was a child versus now. Animals evolve, plants evolve, bugs evolve, everything grows. If you're not growing, you're not living. So you have to grow, and that means your body grows, your mindset grows, your environment around you grows. You grow from certain situations. And just don't take it as a loss, but count it as a blessing. And the things that walked out of your life, see the value of it. See why you went through this. Why did you go through this relationship? What did it teach you? Why were you put in a certain environment to where you were uncomfortable? Alright, so let's just say, for example, living-wise, you were homeless. And now you got it. You got a home, you got cars, you got transportation, you have a job, you have all these things. You feel like your life is now put together. As an optimistic person, you shouldn't look at that situation as a bad thing. That's something that you've been through, something that you would not look forward to going back to. So you will make sure that the necessary changes that you've done to maintain your life that you have are stable. So that's growth. That's awareness. It's paying attention to your life, and it's paying attention to knowing how to get yourself out of something so that you can never look back and turn and take that same route again. Because Lord knows how it feels to know that you safely have somewhere to lay your head at night. You know how it feels to have transportation and not having to wait out in the cold or the scorching heat, to wait on the bus or a friend, or not being able to walk in your kitchen freely and fix yourself something to eat. You know how it felt to just feel so hopeless at times because things were out of your control. That will be your motivation, and you will work twice as harder than the person that has never probably experienced that, because you never want to see that, or you never want to go back through that dark past again. So that experience might have been hard. It might have been like your biggest nightmare. You might not have seen any type of light in the tunnel. You never thought you would come out of it. But look at you now. And that made you a great, resilient person that you are today. But that was an example. I know people have gone through relationships that have broken them in all types of ways. Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. And you feel like that you just felt like you were just lost in this world and that was your life. And how are you going to get out of it? You knew something in you was like, you deserve better. You don't deserve this. You need to move. And then probably a part of you was like, maybe it can work. Maybe, over time you'll get better. But no. Those situations, your body will let you know to remove yourself. Listen to your intuition, y'all. Listen to it. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. I feel like our intuition is our God-like sense inside of us. I feel like everybody has good intuition. And if you want to strengthen that intuition and have it more of a righteous sense, then yes, of course, pray. Ask the Most High to clear your mind and lead you and guide you. And your intuition will heighten. But you have to follow it. I don't always follow my intuition. I don't. And then when I don't, I definitely get hit with those consequences. I'm like, dang, I should have did that. I should have listened. I should have not talked to this person. I should have not went to this job, And it always backfires when you don't listen to your intuition. But pray for the spirit of discernment, not only for other people, but the thoughts in your head. It's such a blessing just to have those experiences. So, thank God, even when you're going through your struggles. Because just know that He is shaking some stuff up in your life. Just be grateful. When you're feeling so complacent and you're feeling so just at peace with everything, it's like you're comfortable. We should not want to be comfortable for a long period of time. And I knew that my life was definitely about to be shaken up because I was just so content. Everything was just so autopilot. It was so smooth. I wasn't putting the effort to bring out my talents or my gifts. I wasn't doing anything. I just got stuck into the 9-to-5 life. I got stuck in not being able to create. I got stuck and comfortable. Like, okay, I'm just going to clock in, go to work. I'm going to come home, do this with the kids, take them to school. It was a cycle of just nothing. A cycle of just being complacent in where I was. And then I'm just like, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm not happy. I have so many things I would love to do that would make my spirit feel whole. I am not living for no one else but me. Like, if I'm not happy, I'm not able to be a good mother to my children. If I am not happy, I am not able to be a good sister, a good friend, a good daughter. Like, I won't even be able to make clear decisions if I'm not happy. And even just doing the small things of taking a break and having a creative let out, painting one day, or just singing. It's just a reminder to myself and also to share my gift for other people to inspire. I know that my life purpose is bigger than me. I know that my light will shine on other people to help them evolve theirs. So, you have to live for you. And it's not your duty or your job to make somebody else happy while making yourself uncomfortable. That's not your job. Everybody, like how the scriptures say, everybody has to work out their own salvation. Everybody has to seek God for themselves, right? And everybody has to find that happiness and that peace for themselves, just the same. Within Him and then within yourself. You have to do it yourself. You can't think that you can get a girlfriend or a boyfriend and you want to be happy in life. That person might make you happy at times. They may take you away from your loneliness. But misery loves company. So are you able to sit with yourself and be okay? It's a question. Are you able to be alone and have things to do and be okay and be happy with where you are by yourself? Figure out these demons in your head. Clarify them. Don't be afraid of them. Acknowledge them. Face things head on. Acknowledge every single part of yourself. Start to clear out these things. Fix it. Let it go. Heal from them. But if you haven't even started, it's not too late. It's definitely not. And I applaud those that even acknowledge the fact that, yeah, you need to heal. Or you have been healing. That's a great step. And you should be very, very proud of yourself. Because you have to start somewhere. But it's just time to elevate. We're not staying the same, or we're not on that same toxic stuff that used to be. Truly, everybody deserves better. Y'all gotta clear them suitcases out. You gotta clean that closet out. So that way, when these blessings do come, they have somewhere to be. It's just like you have a cup full of mop water, right? And say it's raining. Some clear crystal mountain water from the sky. You know, just I'm an imaginative person, whatever. I don't even know if that's a word, imaginative. Or whatever. Y'all get my point. So just imagine, right? It's just some good water falling from the sky. Like it can have sprinkles in it. Like just know, like Most High was like, all right, on this day I'm gonna let it rain. Pure water. This water will heal y'all from all disease, heartbreaks, financial issues. It will heal all problems in your life. But it's only gonna rain. It's gonna be like a one full drop. Like say if like somebody's emptying out a bucket, it's gonna be just like that. And if your cup is empty, of course you're gonna get some. You're gonna get the full thing. It's gonna be pure. You're gonna get all the sprinkles. You know what I'm saying? All that good healing water. But say if y'all have, some of y'all have these cups filled with dirty water that you got from your faucet. And in this cup that you're holding, it is filled with old relationships, people, places, things that you should have let go of, old trust issues, your insecurities, childhood traumas, relationship traumas. All this pain that you're holding on to, lack of faith, and the list can go on and on. And say, okay, at that time, you know, God's like, I'm warning you, you know, clear yourself out, heal yourself. And y'all still drinking this Kool-Aid, drinking this tap water, this water y'all think is clean and it's not. And then pouring down happens. This is the pouring down is the blessings, of course. So it happens at the exact time God said it was gonna happen. Boom. All right. That was a quick little pour. You know, that was like a 1 or 2 second pour. You know, it was heavy. It was mighty. It might have knocked some of y'all wig back. The people that got their cup empty, they have the pure version. Or say if your cup was fully filled with some nasty tap water or some nasty Kool-Aid or whatever. Do you think that you have the blessing in this cup? That you can taste the full thing? It's still toxic. It's still damaged. It's still, you're not going to taste the full replenishing. So when you go to drink this water that's supposed to heal you, this same toxic energy, you're not healing yourself. So when God says to empty up your cup and make this cup so empty, clean it out, pure it, rinse it out, wash it out, get all the suds out, whatever. And when I say you have to put that cup on the table and have faith. This is where faith comes in, to know that He is going to deliver those blessings, because that's what He said. That's His word. God wants to protect you, to shower you, to love on you. But you have to try. You have to want it. So by you washing your cup out, that's you showing Him, look, God, I give away all this toxic stuff. I let go of this. I clean this out. And I'm going to put my cup right here. I'm going to wait for the time that you're going to give me this blessing. It's going to heal me. It's going to help me and replenish me to be whole. I cleaned it out. And I'm giving this cup to you to fill up of this good greatness. Put your cup on the table and watch him pour it. And when you drink it, there will be a better feeling you ever thought that you could even give yourself. Like, our imagination of what God can do for our life is nothing that we can even think of. Just let that sit there. Is your cup full? Is your cup dirty? If so, clean it out. Clean it out. It's time to let go and heal. It's definitely that time. And y'all gotta stop sleeping on yourself. Stop it. Stop it. Stop sleeping on yourself. But that's gonna be a conversation for another day. But I just want to let y'all know just to let go. It's okay. Because those things that walk out your life is not meant for you. It's definitely greater out there. You're definitely worth so much more. And just start over. It's never too late to start over. I don't care where you are, what you're doing. If you feel like you're in the corporate world and you like made it to step under CEO. And if you're not happy and you feel like it's toxic and your life could be better with you doing something else that's more purposeful, that brings more joy to you, do that and start over. If you have to take up a less position just so you can get some peace of mind, some sanity, so that way you can work on your craft, that you're not required so many hours due at this job, do exactly that. Because nobody knows their expiration date on this earth. I would hate, it's a strong word, I would so not like you to be having your expiration date come and your spirit and your soul is just combating with each other. Like, why didn't you do this when you had your time on earth? Like, this is what you had. This was your gift. And you didn't share it. Or shoot, I don't know. God may ask you that. Like, why didn't you do this? So, face your fears head on. Fears are only an illusion, y'all. I'm going to give this example. If you personally know me, then you would know. Y'all, I don't like bugs. I don't want to say I'm fearful of them because I'm trying to work on, like, my fears. I don't want to speak that into my life. But if you know, then you know. I don't like them. I'm just saying, I strongly, with a strong passion. When I say strong passion, I mean this passion. If the highest passion of passions, strongly dislike bugs, all right? So I don't like them. I just don't mess with them. None of them. I don't care if it's an ant. I don't like it. Okay? So yeah, for that, let's take that as an example. It was an 8-legger in my house. I don't even want to speak nothing up into existence because I know how strong and powerful my tongue is, y'all. So, y'all watch that. Watch that tongue. You got power in your tongue. Don't speak nothing that you don't want to happen. That's another conversation for another day. But, y'all, it was one in my house, right? And when I tell you it was huge, this SPIDER was huge, y'all. It was too big for comfort, all right? And y'all know, like, with me disliking bugs, I'm definitely not gonna get close and just step on it or stump it. Like, nah, because what if it jump up? Anything could happen. You could bite through the shoe. I don't know. It was too much. So I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do? I'm freaking out, It's just, first instinct was to panic, I'm like, why? It would literally take me out of my element. Like, when you have fear on you, you can't think, you can't do anything. It's just like your mind leaves. It's like, what is logic at that point? But I came around. I went basically to the store, bought some spray. Yes, y'all, I left it there. I left the house. I did. I was like, I just said your mind leaves. So my mind wasn't like, oh, let's trap it so it doesn't go nowhere and then you can come back and kill it. No, I was like, look, I got my kids and we went to the car. And I went to go get some spray and whatnot, and I came back. Of course, when you come back, it's not gonna be there. Anything gonna be hidden, it's gonna be gone. It's just like a scary movie or something. The daughter may say she sees something, and then she go get her parents, come back, and it's gone. Of course, it's one of them situations. So, I came back, and it was gone. So I had to search for it. And that's another level of, uncomfortability right there. When you gotta search for something, you don't know if it's above, it could jump down. You don't know if it's gonna pop out or come around the corner. Look, it's just, So I'm looking for it. I don't see it. At this point, I'm packing my stuff up and I'm gonna go to my sister's house. Excuse me. I'm gonna go to my sister's house and we're gonna just spend the night. Because obviously, this just don't want to be found. It's in here somewhere. I'll deal with it in the morning when I can call the maintenance guy and he can come get it. So I literally was, at that point packing because I'm like, it's gone. And I saw it. I saw it in my boy's bathroom, like behind the toilet. So I'm like, oh snap, another freak out. I grabbed my Raid, that I got. I didn't get just the regular ant spray, y'all. I got the spider and scorpion spray. Like, you need to be specifically for what I need. Like, I don't need to be spraying and you still crawl. I need the job done, like right then and there. So I grabbed the spray. I think I had like a fly swatter. I don't know why I had a fly swatter, but yeah, I had a fly swatter. And I'm like, I told my son, he was in here helping me. And I'm like, where is it? You see it? And he's like, yeah, he's right there. I peep around. So I peep around the corner and I see it like right there again. So I was like, I'm spraying it, screaming. It got a little range to it because it is spray. So I just don't like getting close. That's my point. So I'm spraying it, boom, boom, boom. Not trying to look while spraying it, boom. But eventually, I did it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just checking, making sure it was dead. He said it was still crawling. I'm like, oh no, what is this spray doing? Are you working? Like, what's going on? So we eventually, looked at it again. It was dead on the floor. So, I bring up that example to say, even though I was so afraid of this spider, like it made me come out my whole element. I couldn't think, all this. I went through all this stressing, blood pressure probably raising, sweating, all of these uncomfortable changes. But at the end of the day, I defeated that situation. At the end, I defeated that situation. I came out on top. I did not let that defeat me. It didn't bite me. Lord, thank God. Lord willing, let me knock on wood, Lord. Okay. But yeah, like, I was okay. I was definitely okay. And I overcame that situation. And knowing I have everything that I need around me or within me to defeat any situation that may look terrifying. That situation, that just little example right there. And of course I went through like a whole bunch of other things, like dealing with people and stuff that was more terrifying than that. But this was just a small example of how you can overcome anything, any fears that you may have. You have the power, you have the strength, you have that resilience, you have that warrior inside of you. You have all the tools that you need inside of you, or it's not far from you, to accomplish and overcome anything. So, y'all, I'm telling y'all, whatever you need to do to overcome whatever fears it is, clean it up, clear it out, and move on. Let's go. Push forward. Continue to pray. Get back in your scriptures. Just know that God is merciful and He's forgiving. He gives you grace. So don't beat yourself up, but start somewhere. But in order to start somewhere, please let go. All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I hope this message touched somebody. I hope y'all felt that in your spirit. I hope you came across this at the very moment you needed it the most, y'all. I love y'all so, so, so much. And I hope to continue to do these podcasts. But let me see. I kind of want to leave y'all off with a scripture. Let's see. see here. Okay, guys, so I'm going to bring out the scripture, 1 Peter 5, and let's start at 6 because that's a really good, it's very important as well. So it says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. This is 7. Casting all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. And this is 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So y'all, don't be devoured. And that was the King James Version. But in another translation, 1 Peter 5 and 7 says, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. So anything, like I said, that y'all may be fearful of letting go of these things or feeling like you can't live without them, just know that God has you in this process and he will be there. And that I read 8 because these are ways that you can make sure that you're staying focused on God and you're not being tempted or fall short again. So I'm being sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So y'all, just get rid of it. Just stop it. Just stand still. Stop it. Ask God to meet you where you are. Say that you are ready to live for him, live as a servant for him, and start the process. Y'all can do it. Let me know how it go. All right. Talk to y'all later. I hope y'all have a blessed day. And peace. Thank you guys for supporting my podcast / video. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe, or follow whichever platform that you're listening to this on. And I want to go ahead and apologize for the different tones of voice. I am editing this video at 11:32 at night, so that would explain like the calm voices versus the hype and just live interacting voice at certain other times. Make sure y'all follow me at I Create Vibes on Instagram. I will have all that information linked down below or in my bio. Thanks again, y'all. See you soon. I told you, you better stay.